What made me want to get involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters? Years ago, when I first came to Lexington, they were recruiting Big Brothers to mentor and be Big Brothers specifically to children with parents that had been incarcerated. And when they came to our church and offered that, I felt at that moment that I needed to answer that call. And so I did. I signed up.
I just thought it was a really good program and a really good thing. My parents weren't really there, so I had different aunts and teachers, people that helped me throughout different periods of my life, and I wanted to be that for someone else.
I knew that going into it that whoever I was matched with, I would be with for years. I was going to commit for the long haul.
I was 7 years old when I got matched with Adam, and what made me want to continue this for 10 years because I'm not a quitter. I just wanted to keep on seeing where this was going to improve in our relationship. I didn't want to lose him because I didn't know where I'd be without him. I don't know who I would have been.
Kids usually come to us by their parents. The process is pretty thorough with regard to how we make a match, but when it boils down to it, it's actually quite simple. It's, are these two people compatible, and do we think that they're going to be a good fit?
First time we met, I was so nervous, but I was so excited, and I went to her house.
She made a good impression of herself, and my mom knew that this would be a very good match for me.
Each match has a advisor, someone from Big Brothers Big Sisters, and I met him there, and he introduced Mariana and I, and her mother and I, and they were really welcoming.
I know that Lindsay and Rhea are going to get me into stuff that can put me out there more to the world and do this and that, and all these other things that can make my mind just go wild and berserk.
What's most special about Rhea and Mariana is that they're both wonderfully quirky and they own it, which I love.
I remember one day, I don't know if you'll like this story. He was having a rough time. In the car, I was taking him home, and he turned and said to me, "I love you, man. I'm glad you're in my life." And that was the first time he'd ever said that, and I said it back to him, and it was kind of a breakthrough moment for us.
As far as Javon and Adam go, what's most unique about them is that they are exactly what this organization stands for.
So I'm 17. We've been doing this since I was 7.
They've developed that bond and that relationship that is special and unique, and it wouldn't have happened if we didn't have Big Brothers Big Sisters and we weren't able to place them in each other's lives.
It's been really awesome to see our love for one another grow. He loves coming over to the house, and he considers himself to be one of our family. It's
made me become more a responsible person. The reason why other kids should do this program is because, people like me who didn't have a father figure growing up, and people who doesn't have a positive role model, a person that they can go to and express themselves with. I see Adam was one of my father figures growing up, so I feel like this could help a lot of kids. The Big Brothers Big Sisters program can really fill that void if you are committed to trying to improve your relationship.
I think it can help other kids. So I don't know, some kids have a really hard background. I really think if they do find a match, it would be better for them. It can really get a kid out there and into the world. I've learned there's a time and place for everything.
Yes!
She's got me in a lot of things, a lot of engineering and yoga and all these other things that just, bright.
And we sing in the car all the time.
She says she can't sing, but she can. She be hitting those high notes.
I can't sing. You can sing.
Our overall mission is simple. It's really pairing a caring adult with a child. They work on building a friendship, and through spending time together, building that friendship over hopefully years, the child will benefit and be for the better forever.
I value my job here at Big Brothers Big Sisters because we are able to work within our community and hopefully transform the lives of the children that really could use that extra love and attention from an adult And in turn, just like with Javon and Adam, you have a child who comes to you at 6 and 7, and 10 years later, they've developed this wonderful relationship with their big brother. They've become this family that we hoped that they would become. It's just a wonderful thing, and it works.
This is my fight song. Take back my life.